One thing that I learned early on when I was a computer support specialist, whatever, IT support at a department before I switched over to security. And we were upgrading a fleet of like 400 workstations from NT4 to Windows 2000, back in those days. And basically, for some of them, we would swap out like straight up the full tower back then and just transfer data off. But some like individuals had nicer machines that wanted to keep them. So we had to do in-place upgrades. And we had a process, and I was rushed. And at one point I blew away some professor's 10 years worth of research, unrecoverable on the drive, tried forensics after, but it was just poof, gone. And that was terrible. And I had a split-second decision to make. Do I try to sweep this under the rug or blame somebody else? And I essentially decided, no, this is going to be bad and I might get fired over it, but at least I'll own it and admit to it. And ultimately, he wasn't happy, that's for sure. But ultimately appreciated the fact that I wasn't going to, try to explain it away or blame somebody else. And that's something I think, especially junior people, they're so worried that, a mistake is going to cost them their job or something. But that actually then goes to integrity. And can I even trust this person ever again? So if they own up to the mistake and then learn from it, and definitely don't do it again. You get one mulligan most times and then become better as a result of this. Another sort of small example, I was a router jockey for a while, and we had to do system upgrades on a hospital network at the window was 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. or something. And I overslept and didn't hear my alarm. And I had a voicemail from the senior engineer, what the hell, man, where are you? And I could have made up some excuse, but I was like, hey, man, I own this. I'm very sorry. I overslept. It's not an excuse. And that bought me a lot of credibility with that guy. And that later on certainly was reflected. He's like, well, okay, we all make mistakes, just don't do it again. Where other people might have been like, oh, the dog ate my alarm clock or whatever. It's not worth it. We all make mistakes, but how you deal with them, how you own them, and how you then evolve and try to control to not make them again, I think it makes a big difference.